Webull stock, trading under the ticker symbol BULL, managed a much-needed bounce on Wednesday after a rough start to the week. The stock closed up around 2% during regular trading, then tacked on an additional 2% in the after-hours session. It wasn't a monster rally, but it was a reassuring sign that the bullish momentum isn't dead and that dip buyers are still showing up. Now let's take a step back and unpack what we're seeing. After falling over 13% on Tuesday, triggered by profit-taking and some unconfirmed regulatory speculation, Webull found its footing. The bulls came back into the picture, defending key support around the 1360 range. From there, it slowly climbed, eventually closing the day at around 1397 before pushing past 1430 in the post-market. So, what changed? Was there a fresh news release? A press announcement? A regulatory filing? Well, no. Not exactly. There wasn't any major company announcement driving the bounce. But what we did see was a continuation of the underlying optimism surrounding Webull's crypto relaunch strategy. As we mentioned earlier this week, the company plans to reintroduce crypto trading in the United States through its newly reintegrated Webull Pay platform. That decision to consolidate operations is being seen by many as a play to streamline compliance and tighten up regulatory posture ahead of the US crypto rollout. This move coincides with a broader shift in Washington. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have started signaling support for more regulatory clarity around digital assets. So while the rumors about Webull facing scrutiny aren't confirmed, the company is clearly acting in a way that suggests they're serious about staying ahead of the curve. And that might be exactly why we saw buying interest return. Another factor? Technicals. Webull had rallied more than 35% over the past month before the Tuesday dip. That kind of move attracts short-term traders. And when the pullback happened, it was sharp, but not unexpected. It's actually healthy for stocks to breathe like this. Think of it like a reset button, especially if the underlying fundamentals haven't changed. And in Webull's case, they haven't. In fact, the fundamentals remain quite strong. The company just posted its first profitable quarter, with net income of $12.9 million. They've got over 24 million users, manage more than $12 billion in assets, and secured a $1 billion standby equity facility to fund future growth. Add to that their aggressive expansion into international markets and fintech services, and there's a lot to like here, especially for investors who can stomach short-term volatility. So what should we be watching as we head into Thursday's session? First and foremost, watch the $14 level. If Webull can hold above that during early trading, it'll confirm that the market sees Tuesday's low as a potential bottom. We'll also be watching volume. A slow drift upward with low volume could still be promising, but ideally, we'd like to see strong volume to back any breakout past 1450 or 15. Second, keep an eye on macro sentiment. If there's more appetite for risk across tech and growth names, Webull could ride that wave. We've already seen some renewed interest in crypto-adjacent stocks this week, including companies like Coinbase and Marathon Digital. If crypto sentiment stays positive, that tailwind could support Webull as well. Third, and this is key, watch for any updates from the company. Even a short press statement confirming timelines or addressing the regulatory rumors could help calm nerves and reignite interest. Investors want transparency, especially with companies operating in high-growth, high-risk sectors. Options flow has also been interesting. There's still bullish activity happening in the call market, with traders eyeing the $17 to $20 strike range. That doesn't guarantee anything, but it does suggest there are still bets being placed on an upside move in the short to medium term. So what's the play here? If you're already holding Webull, Wednesday's rebound is a promising sign. It shows that buyers are willing to step in and support the stock when it dips. If you're on the sidelines, this could be a chance to get in before the next leg higher, assuming you believe in the long-term thesis. And let's be honest, the long-term thesis is compelling. Webull is aggressively expanding. It's operating at a profit. It's moving into crypto at a time when regulation is starting to align. And it has a massive user base that's growing quarter over quarter. It's still early days, and volatility is going to be part of the ride, but the potential here is hard to ignore. To wrap it up, Webull's bounce on Wednesday wasn't about hype. It was about fundamentals, investor confidence, and belief in the bigger picture. Thursday's session will be all about confirmation. Can the stock hold its gains? Can it reclaim the $15 level? And will we get any new info from the company that pushes the narrative forward? We'll be watching closely. Stay tuned. Stay focused. And remember, The path to growth is rarely a straight line, but if the foundation is strong, the trend can stay your friend. That's it for your midweek Webull update. Let us know in the comments what your price target is for bull stock, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're riding the wave with us.